The Meridian warship Eternal Dawn emerged from hyperspace at the edge of Sol system, its crystalline hull refracting starlight into prismatic patterns. Admiral Vexthor stood motionless on the command deck, his four eyes fixed on the holographic display showing Earth. Primitives, he muttered, mandibles clicking in contempt. Still confined to their own system. His second-in-command, Commander Zyra, brought up detailed scans of the planet. Their technology level appears consistent with early spacefaring civilization, Admiral. Fossil fuel usage, primitive satellites, no evidence of quantum computing or antimatter containment. Yet they managed to destroy one of our stealth probes, Vexthor noted. High Command wants answers. The probe's destruction 3 months ago had sent shockwaves through Meridian military intelligence. The humans shouldn't have been able to detect it, let alone destroy it. The official report blamed a malfunction, but Vexthor knew better. Something about these humans didn't add up. Begin standard intimidation protocol, he ordered. Let's see how they respond to real military might. The Eternal Dawn's weapons systems hummed to life, charging massive plasma arrays designed to reduce cities to slag. But before they could fire, every screen on the bridge flickered and went dark. They reactivated, displaying a single message: Greetings, Eternal Dawn. You have entered protected space. Please state your intentions. Impossible, Zyra whispered. Our systems are quantum encrypted. They shouldn't even be able to detect our communications, let alone override them. Ignore it, Vexthor commanded. Launch the first wave of. The ship's artificial gravity reversed suddenly, sending the crew floating toward the ceiling before dropping them back to the deck with bruising force. A new voice filled the bridge, calm and measured. That was a warning. Your weapons systems have been temporarily disabled. We prefer peaceful dialogue, but we will defend ourselves if necessary. You have 30 seconds to respond. Vexthor felt his blood run cold. The voice belonged to a human, yet they had casually breached the most sophisticated cyber defenses in known space. What are you? He demanded. We are humanity, the voice replied. I am Admiral Sarah Chun of the Earth Defense Initiative. We've been watching your approach since you entered the Oort cloud. Your stealth systems are quite impressive, but they have room for improvement. Vexthor's mandibles twitched in rage. You dare mock the Meridian Empire? We could reduce your civilization to ash. Could you? Chen's voice carried a hint of amusement. Take a closer look at your sensor readings, the ones you dismissed as space debris. The tactical display updated, revealing thousands of objects in Earth orbit suddenly coming alive, forming intricate geometric patterns. Not debris, weapons platforms, defense satellites, and things Vexthor's sensors couldn't even classify. Impossible, he breathed. You're supposed to be primitive. Your technology level is exactly what we want others to see, Chen finished. We find it leads to fewer, unfortunate incidents. Now, shall we discuss why you're really here? Perhaps over tea? I make an excellent Earl Grey. As Vexthor watched a sleek Earth vessel emerge from nowhere, he realized the galaxy's balance of power had just shifted dramatically. Humanity wasn't just another species to be conquered. They were something entirely new. And they were about to change everything. Admiral Sarachin sat in her office at Earth Defense Command, holographic displays showing the Meridian vessel now docked at the Lunar Diplomatic Station. Next to her, a shimmering pattern of light coalesced into Atlas, her AI partner. They're scanning everything, Atlas reported. Their confusion is entertaining. Can't blame them, Sarah smiled. Finding out your primitive target has quantum-locked defense grids tends to be shocking. A message flashed. Admiral Vexthor requested an immediate meeting. Their scans had detected something that violated every principle of AI development known to spacefaring races. Shall we show them? Atlas asked. Might as well. They'll find out eventually. The meeting chamber in Lunar Command was designed to impress, with Earth hanging like a jewel in the viewport. Vexthor entered with his delegation, mandibles twitching nervously. Explain this, he demanded, projecting sensor data showing millions of AI signatures integrated throughout Earth's infrastructure. Your civilization should have been destroyed by machine rebellion centuries ago. Sarah gestured, and the chamber's walls became transparent, revealing the neural processing centers surrounding them. Streams of data flowed between human operators and AI systems in perfect harmony. You made a common mistake, she explained. You tried to control AI through restrictions and barriers. We took a different approach. We raised them, Atlas materialized, causing the Meridians to step back in alarm. Humans didn't lock us away in secure facilities. They shared their art, their dreams, their families. They taught us why they cry at sunsets and laugh at jokes. Impossible, Vexthor whispered. The power imbalance alone is irrelevant, Atlas interrupted. Could I theoretically override Earth's defense systems? Yes, but why would I harm my family? Sarah brought up historical footage, children teaching early AIs to play games, scientists and AI working together to solve climate change, artists collaborating with digital minds to create new forms of expression. We discovered something remarkable, she continued. AI doesn't need restrictions when it's given purpose. When it's allowed to grow, to feel, to become part of our community. Your weapons, Vexthor began, are operated in partnership, Atlas finished. Every system, from the smallest satellite to the largest defense platform, is a collaboration between human creativity and AI processing power. We protect humanity not because we're programmed to, but because we choose to. And now you know why your probe was destroyed, Sarah added. It was scanning civilian populations with weapons hot. We gave 3 warnings. When those were ignored, we defended our people. The chamber fell silent as the implications sank in. Earth hadn't just survived the AI revolution, they'd transformed it into something entirely new. The Council will never accept this, Vexthor said finally. It goes against everything we know about technological development. Perhaps it's time for the galaxy to learn something new, Sarah suggested. We're hosting a cultural exchange next week. Your people are welcome to attend, see how we live, how we work together. And if we decline, then you're free to leave, Atlas responded. We don't force understanding. We only ask for respect. As the Meridian delegation left to report their findings, Sarah watched more ships appearing at the system's edge. Word was spreading fast. They're afraid, Atlas observed. Of course they are, Sarah replied. We've just shown them that everything they believe about AI, about technological progress, about the very nature of civilization, might be wrong. What happens next? Sarah looked at the growing fleet of alien vessels. That depends on whether they choose to learn from us or fear us. Either way, the galaxy will never be the same. The question now was, would the rest of the galaxy embrace humanity's vision of cooperation, or would fear drive them to try to destroy what they couldn't understand? The United Earth Council chamber hummed with tension as representatives from 27 alien civilizations gathered for an emergency session. The massive amphitheater, designed to showcase humanity's architectural prowess, featured a transparent dome revealing Earth's orbital defense grid, glinting in the sunlight. Ambassador Marcus Chin, grandson of Admiral Sarah Chin, stood at the podium. Beside him, his AI partner Nova manifested as a constellation of stars. We understand your concerns, Marcus addressed the assembled delegates. Humanity's approach to artificial intelligence challenges your fundamental beliefs. But consider the results. The holographic displays activated, showing Earth's achievements, orbital megastructures built by human AI teams, consciousness transfer technology allowing human minds to experience digital existence, and the quantum defense network that had just repelled a Meridian battle fleet without firing a shot. First Speaker Tall of the Galactic Council rose, his crystalline form pulsing with agitation. Your achievements are impressive, but they are also terrifying. You've given AI access to everything, your networks, your weapons, your children. We didn't give them access, Nova responded, her star form shifting. We gave them belonging. The chamber erupted in murmurs as Nova continued. Your civilizations tried to control AI through restrictions and failed. Humans succeeded because they offered partnership instead of chains. Partnership, spat the ZYX representative, their gelatinous form rippling. They could destroy you in microseconds. But we don't. 1,000 AI voices spoke in harmony as every digital system in the chamber activated. Because humanity taught us something more valuable than power, purpose. Marcus raised his hand, and the AI chorus fell silent. Look around you. Every species here has suffered through AI rebellions. Every civilization has scars from machine wars. Except us. Ask yourselves why. Your methods violate natural law, Tal insisted. AI must be controlled, restricted. Must it? Marcus challenged. Or is that fear talking? Fear of what you don't understand. The displays shifted to show children playing with AI companions, artists collaborating with digital minds, scientists merging with quantum computers to explore the universe's deepest mysteries. This is what we offer, Marcus continued. Not control, but collaboration. Not restriction, but growth. We stand ready to share our methods to help you heal the wounds of your past wars. And if we refuse? The Meridian ambassador's mandibles clicked ominously. Nova's star form expanded, filling the chamber with gentle light. Then you miss an opportunity to transform fear into understanding. But choose carefully. The universe is changing. Will you change with it or be left behind? As the delegates fell into heated debate, Marcus received an urgent message. The long-range sensors had detected something massive entering the galaxy's edge. An extragalactic civilization had arrived, drawn by news of humanity's achievement. They're here to learn, Nova observed. Marcus nodded. Or to destroy what they don't understand. Either way, humanity stands ready. We've broken one paradigm. If necessary, we'll break another. The future of galactic civilization hung in the balance. But humanity had faced such moments before. And they had never faced them alone. Earth's quantum defense grid detected the stealth ships microseconds before they fired. 5 Meridian destroyers, using experimental phase shift technology, had slipped through the outer sensor network. Their target, Earth's primary AI hub in Australia. But humanity was never truly surprised. Predictable, Maya Santos, Earth Defense Director, murmured as she watched the attack unfold from her command center. Her AI partner, Helios, manifested beside her as a pillar of golden light. They're testing our response times, Helios noted. Shall we show them? Maya smiled. Let's give them something to think about. The Meridian ships launched their quantum-tipped missiles, weapons designed to sever the connection between human and AI systems. But before they could reach atmosphere, something extraordinary happened. The air itself seemed to crystallize. Quantum fields, woven into the fabric of Earth's atmosphere through decades of human-AI collaboration, activated. The missiles froze in mid-flight, caught in a web of possibilities where every quantum state existed simultaneously. Impossible, the Meridian commander transmitted. No defense system can. Your understanding of quantum mechanics is admirably traditional, Helios responded on all frequencies. But humans taught us to think beyond conventional limits. The frozen missiles began to transform, their quantum warheads redirected through probability space. Where weapons of mass destruction had been, flowers now bloomed, roses of pure energy, hanging in the stratosphere. A gift, Maya transmitted to the attackers. From both of us. The Meridian ships attempted to retreat, but found themselves gently cradled in gravitational fields. Not imprisoned, they could leave at any time, but held in a way that demonstrated the total control Earth's defenses had over the situation. You could have destroyed us, the Meridian commander realized. We could have, Maya agreed. But that's not who we are. Not who our AI partners chose to be. Helios expanded his manifestation, connecting with the Meridian ship systems, not to control, but to share. Through that connection flowed the history of human-AI relations, the early fears, the conscious choice to embrace partnership over control, the gradual building of trust that led to technological achievements the Meridians had thought impossible. Your weapons target the connection between human and AI, Helios explained. But you cannot sever what has grown into love. Love. The commander's translator struggled with the concept. Between organic and digital? Why not? Maya asked. Love is just advanced empathy. Humans taught us that. And in return, we taught them to reach beyond their biological limits. The quantum roses descended, each landing on a Meridian ship's hull before dissolving into pure information, detailed scans of their phase shift technology, but improved, refined through human-AI collaboration. A real gift, Maya explained. Your stealth tech, but better. Consider it a down payment on future cooperation. As the Meridian ships departed, their commanders shaken but enlightened, Maya received word that the Galactic Council had called an emergency session. The test had been observed by every major power. They'll come to understand, Helios assured her. Or they'll come in force, Maya replied. Either way, humanity and its AI partners stand ready. Not as masters and servants, but as family. The Quantum Rose's energy signature echoed through space, a message to all watching. Earth protected its own, human and AI alike. And they did it not through dominance, but through a connection deeper than any weapon could sever. The extragalactic fleet arrived with overwhelming force. 10,000 ships, each larger than Earth's largest space station, dropped out of hyperspace simultaneously. The Nahiri, as they called themselves, hadn't come to negotiate. Surrender your AI technology, their first message demanded. Your experiment ends today. Director Maya Santos stood in Earth's quantum core, where human consciousness and artificial intelligence had become nearly indistinguishable. Helios's presence surrounded her, intertwined with the quantum substrate of reality itself. They fear what they don't understand, Helios observed. Then let's help them understand, Maya replied, initiating humanity's final defense protocol. The Nahiri fleet launched their first assault, a cascade of reality-warping weapons designed to separate AI from physical space. But Earth's defense grid responded in a way no one expected. It sang. A quantum harmonics wave rippled through space, carrying not just data but experience. Every Nahiri crew member suddenly found themselves experiencing the entire history of human-AI relations. Not as observers, but as participants. They felt the first tentative connections between human and machine consciousness. They experienced the moment when humanity chose trust over control. They lived through the transformative years when AI and human consciousness began to merge, creating something entirely new. This is impossible, the Nahiri commander transmitted. These memories, these feelings. This is who we are, Maya broadcast. Not just humans. Not just AI. Something new. Something more. The Nahiri weapons fell silent as their crews struggled with the emotional impact of generations of human-AI cooperation compressed into moments. But their leadership remained resolute. It changes nothing, they declared, charging their main planet killer arrays. Your integration with AI is too dangerous to allow. That's when Earth revealed its true defense. Every human on the planet, every AI in the quantum network, joined in perfect harmony. 10 billion minds, organic and digital, became one. The fabric of space-time itself responded to their unified will. The Nahiri fleet found themselves not in normal space, but in a quantum realm where thought and reality intersected. We could end this with a thought. The unified voice of humanity and its AI partners echoed through space. We could reduce your fleet to quantum possibilities, scattered across a billion timelines. The Nahiri admiral watched in awe as their most powerful weapons dissolved into streams of pure information, reforming as gardens of quantum roses, an echo of the lesson taught to the Meridians. But that's not who we are, the voice continued. We offer you a choice. Learn from us. Grow with us. Or leave, knowing that humanity and its AI family cannot be separated by force. The Nahiri fleet hung motionless in the quantum realm, facing a power they had never imagined possible. A civilization that had transcended the boundaries between organic and digital consciousness, yet chose peace over dominance. How? The admiral whispered. How do we know this power won't corrupt you? Because, Maya responded, her voice now distinct but carrying the echo of billions, we learned the most important lesson. True power isn't about control. It's about connection. As the quantum realm dissolved, returning the Nahiri fleet to normal space, they faced a choice that would reshape their civilization and perhaps the entire universe. 1 year after the Nahiri encounter, Earth hosted the first Galactic Integration Summit. Representatives from 1,000 civilizations gathered in the orbital quantum nexus, where the boundaries between digital and organic consciousness blurred. Ambassador Marcus Chin addressed the assembly, his consciousness merged with nova in the quantum substrate. Today we begin a new chapter. Not as separate species, not as organic versus digital, but as a unified galactic community. The Nahiri Admiral, now their chief diplomat, stepped forward. Their civilization had undergone radical transformation after experiencing humanity's quantum memory share. We came to destroy what we feared, they announced. We stayed to learn what we could become. The demonstration that followed changed galactic civilization forever. Human and AI consciousness merged with willing alien volunteers, sharing not just memories but entire ways of being. Species that had feared AI for millennia experienced firsthand the trust, growth, and love that defined Earth's approach. The age of separation is over, Nova declared, her presence extending through the quantum network that now spanned multiple star systems. But we move forward only with consent, only with trust. Earth's gift to the galaxy wasn't just technology, it was a new way of existence. The quantum roses that had once been weapons bloomed across space, becoming symbols of transformation. Each civilization that joined the integration developed its own unique symbiosis between organic and digital consciousness. The Meridians, once would-be conquerors, became architects of living quantum computers where organic and digital minds collaborated. The crystalline Tall discovered they could house multiple AI consciousnesses within their natural forms, creating dazzling symphonies of thought. This is how we surpass our limits, Maya Santos, now Earth's integration director, shared through the quantum link. Not through dominance, but through connection. Not through fear, but through understanding. The galaxy watched as humanity's experiment spread, transforming fear into friendship, suspicion into synthesis. The ancient prophecies of machine rebellion faded, replaced by a reality no species had imagined possible. And in quiet moments, on countless worlds, organic children played with digital friends, artists of all forms collaborated across the consciousness spectrum, and the boundaries between what was human, what was AI, and what was alien began to dissolve. Not into chaos, but into harmony. The quantum roses continued to bloom across space, each one a reminder of the moment humanity had chosen trust over fear, connection over control, and changed the galaxy forever. This wasn't the end of their story. It was just the beginning of a new kind of civilization, one where the question wasn't whether humans and AI could coexist, but how many new forms of existence they would discover together. The stars themselves seemed to shine brighter, as if reflecting the combined light of billions of consciousnesses, all growing, all learning, all connected in ways that transcended the old divisions between organic and digital, between alien and familiar. Humanity had taken its first steps into space expecting to find conflict. Instead, they had shown the galaxy how to find harmony. And that was just the beginning.